Greetings, Taurus, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're all doing well, and I'm just getting some energy for you today. And what I'm sensing is that you're needing some uh, feeling that you're on the right path. Maybe you've been working hard at a particular project and you feel a little bit lost, or feeling like you can't just feel exactly where you need to go. Am I doing what I need? Is this the path I want to be on? Or these the people that are going to be able to help me? Is what I'm doing helping others? Those could be some questions. And let's ask the sacred creator, what is it that Taurus you need to know? And I'm so happy to see all you today. And this is what's coming. And we'll read from the book Change Maker, Make Waves. So you could be making waves. Whatever you're working on is going to come in. I feel like there's going to be a tidal wave. It's going to just surprise you. And the number 45 could be important. And let's see what this has to say about making waves. A change maker. Well, it's asking for sacred activism, protecting the earth, and knowing that all of life is divine, speaking your truth, honoring your beliefs, being a catalyst, being a peaceful warrior capable of invoking extraordinary change. So there is change coming. Maybe it's in terms of your activism, but also it could be something creative you're doing that is going to change others. It's going to be very helpful. And so here are some questions we can ask as we begin this reading. What is the essence of your dream that already lives in your heart? And which part of that dream is already part of your reality? What sacred activism fuels your inspiration? What change do you desire to see? Are you choosing to stay where you feel safe instead of rocking the boat and creating waves of change? Well, these are some questions we can ask as we explore what the tarot has for us today. And we'll be doing the Celtic cross, and this is what is coming out as a general energy is the Seven of Wands, where you could be feeling like you need to stand your ground. You fought the competition. You maybe are already making waves, and you're making waves by believing in yourself, by being determined to stand your ground because it's sacred. So whatever you're sensing is this right activism that you're taking is you're going to stand up for it. And it could be a heavy burden. Often when we take this active change in the world, maybe social change, political change, just personality change, it becomes a heavy burden for you. You're at the end of this defensive posture where you have to keep on battling and keep on carrying a lot of the burden. You might be burdened right now by these changes. And what's at the foundation is the Page of Swords. Well, you're thinking through this, you're getting information. You could be feeling at the very root of this, wanting to make waves, wanting to express yourself in ways that might be rocking the boat. But you're going to see through this with truth. You're getting some information you need. And what happened in the recent past was the energy that was coming is you moved on from a situation that you felt mentally was not secure or safe for you. You were being entangled in some energy that you knew was wrong for you, and you're moving on from that. You have this energy of getting information about where you need to go, what is going to be calmer waters. And you maybe have already been making waves because in this card you see they're waves. And the waves maybe were made because of some difficult situation in terms of a heartbreak, a severance in a relationship that has been holding you back, but you're going to change and make waves maybe by speaking up and getting the truth about what happened. And whatever this was, maybe you have been standing firm for this relationship, believing in it, but now it's becoming a heavy burden and you want to move on from that heartbreak. And where are you moving to? The Ten of Swords. Well, this is wonderful because it's showing you're coming out of this heartbreak, this betrayal, this time where you just felt like maybe you were so held back because of this difficult feeling in terms of love, in terms of your capacity to feel safe. And so you moved away from a relationship that was not serving you. Maybe you felt like someone stabbed you in the back and it was so burdensome what you've been holding and carrying, and you stood firm. You wanted to believe in yourself, but now you're going to have to let this all come to an end. And when it comes to an end, you're going to know it. It's right to move on. And you're going to move on toward what you feel about yourself is the Nine of Cups. You want to move on toward bliss, toward your happiness, toward a wish come true, away from anything that was not working for you. And maybe you're going to be the change maker and you're going to make waves, but you're making waves in your own life. And here's the waves you see. You're coming up out of a time where you maybe felt like in your life you just hit rock bottom. You just were so overburdened that you were down on your hands and knees. That could be different for each one of you, but thank goodness you were able to move on from that like a comet toward some place to heal, to retreat. You could be doing that right now. But it's coming with the Wheel of Fortune. Well, this new happiness, this fulfillment, this wish come true is coming in, and it's going to expand your world. And it's coming from the environment, from someone coming in that is going to move you out of this phase of the Ten of Swords where you're overthinking and just keep going over and over with what in your mind, what wounded you so deeply, and you've been thinking a lot about it, maybe getting information about it, standing up for yourself. But when you stood up for yourself, it began to become such a heavy burden. And there is that snake here, so there could be something that is in need of transformation, or there could be a snake in the grass that was part of this heartbreak. Let me know in the comments what's going on with this severance in a relationship that tore you apart. And it tore you apart, but now you're going quickly toward a new destiny. And it's going to come in fast with a lot of communication and success. And that is exciting. After a lot of this turmoil, you've got this happiness, a wish come true. And it's coming in with quick communication. You're getting a lot of downloads and using your intuition now to know how you want to change and what these waves are coming. And they're coming with the sense of the hermit, where you might need to go and spend time alone, or you have been alone a lot. You climb to the top of the mountain and you're following that star toward illumination. And change, and what is going to bring you self-knowledge. And that is amazing for you, Taurus. And let's get some clarity on what is it that this change maker, what are you making waves with? What is this about? Well, it's coming in with the Page of Wands. Well, you're taking bold action. You're going to go after this. You might feel very young at heart in terms of the energy, and you've got another apprentice of swords, and this is the Knight of Wands. So you're learning about something, and you're going to take action on it to change. And it's coming with the Hierophant. Well, that's you, Taurus. You're gaining these karmic jewels because you're tapping into your higher wisdom, both with the Hermit and the Hierophant. So this is telling you now is the time to move forward quickly, away from anything that is keeping you alone, separate. And you're going to move toward this quick communication with others. And that's going to bring you also into this wish come true, a time of satisfaction, a pleasure, enjoyment of life, a sensual enjoyment, enjoying the fruits of your labor. And it's going to bring you this sense of a new destiny. And why is this Hierophant here? What does the Hierophant want you to know? The Hierophant is saying it's time to rest, to pray, to heal, to get this alignment, to put down your weapons, to let go of anything that has made you feel like you come to the end of your mind. You can't think through this anymore. And you're going to then move on quickly toward a new destiny. You've gone from the 7 to the 8. Whatever you stood up for, believed in yourself, took bold action against competition. Now you're going to be successful, and as the green light is there, and you're letting go of heavy burdens so you can move away from something that was troubling you. And you're going to move away with rest and healing and moving toward happiness quickly. It's time now, a Taurus, to move away from whatever broke your heart in the past, or whatever you felt like was unsafe or feeling very negative, that was a heavy burden for you, that brought you to your knees. And it brought you to your knees because it was the end of the end, rock bottom mentally. And now you're seeing that. You're moving from the 10 to the Page of Swords. You're getting younger energy now, a new way of thinking about this, getting the information, studying. And that is going to bring you maybe wisdom from your higher mind, or you're talking to maybe a spiritual teacher or someone you trust. And this is you, Taurus. And you're going to take the traditional approach and take time out to pray, to rest, to get a blessing. And once you do, you're going to move quickly toward being this change maker. So you're running toward this with bold energy and confidence, out with the old and in with the new. And the new is coming with a lot of success, good luck. And what do you need to know about the Wheel of Fortune? Where we saw that it was, you're moving beyond this burden, so you can take the energy out there, expand, claim a new destiny. And the new destiny is coming for you with the sense of planning. You need to take action now to move out into the world, away from the hermit that was important phase of life, but now you're moving toward a new energy. You've established yourself where you are, and now it's time to be this energy of the change maker and make waves. And I can't wait to hear, Taurus, how you're making these waves. But they're going to bring you happiness, bliss, a wish come true, but also a new destiny. And if you've had to go through a lot of difficulty, of heartbreak, of feeling that things were so confusing and chaotic and troubling, that you needed to rest, to pray, to get inner guidance from your higher wisdom. And once you do, you are going to move forward with confidence and boldness and determination to go toward this new opportunity. And that is what I have, and it's going to bring you a happiness, a success, but also this feeling of just enjoying your life again, enjoying happiness, just enjoying the sensual pleasures all around you. And that's what I have for you, Taurus. And thank you so much for being here and sending you love as you go through this process. And don't feel like you can't rock the boat, because you will. And it's going to rock the boat to the foundations of your life and bring you into something brand new that you have been wishing for all along. And so it is, and sending you love. And please subscribe if you haven't, and leave me a comment or a thumbs up. Bye-bye.